Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek Cupboard, I'm Penge, and welcome to Belle Citique, which is a lovely cosy freeform city builder game, and it's in that bracket of games where you just get to build for the fun of building. A little bit like Tiny Glade and Townscaper, it's one of those types of games where you just get to build things and make stuff look nice, which sounds wonderful, and we can have castles and homes and parks and trees and plazas and churches and all that kind of stuff. We get to build them how we'd like them to be, so they could be big or small or round or pointy or whatever. We can change the colours of things like the roof tiles and the doors. We can build things out of different building materials just to make it look a little bit different. It all looks very, very pretty, and I thought it was well worth a little look-see. I do like games like this, just to kind of go in and potter about and just make a nice thing. No time pressures, no kind of countdowns, no goals. You just go in and you make a nice thing, and then when you're done you go, there you go, I've made a nice thing. I like that. Now I shall go and do something else. I feel like I've created something lovely. So yes, I like these types of games. So do you know what? Here we go. Without any further ado, let's dive into the demo of Belle Citique, because we are playing the demo today, and do a little bit of building. Okie doke, here we go, and welcome to our little random island, everybody. Now I think what happens is when you begin a new game, you are given an island and it's entirely randomised. So it could be thin, it could be wide, it could have mountains, it could be flat. You don't know, it's a random thing, and this is what we've been given. And I like our little island. I think this is looking pretty good. Over here there's a big kind of flat bit to build on. Over here there's a bay, that's quite nice. Built some nice houses around the bay, very pretty. And then over here we've got a raised bit. Now I don't know if I call it a mountain. I'm not quite sure if it's sort of mountain level, but is it bigger than a hill? Because it's got this kind of big cliffside thing. So I don't know. I'm not quite sure. So that's why I went for raised bit. And I think, yeah, we can do a few bits and bobs with that as well. So I like our little island. That's all very good. And I imagine over time, we will unlock all sorts of terraforming tools to, raise the ground or lower the ground or add bits of ground or, add water and all that kind of stuff. So I imagine over time we can change the shape of the island. But right now, that's what we've got to work with. Now up in the corner, we do have a little goal. Now, I don't think that's common throughout the game. I think that's just a little sort of tutorial thing saying, hey, I am helping you understand how to play the game. So once we've done all the basics, that'll go away, and then we can just build what we would like to. So right now, the game would like us to use left click and drag to make a house. Okay, so what have we got down here? So there's a house, there's a keep, there's a canal, there's a plaza, there's a park, and there are some trees. And then over here, we've got a variety of colours. Okay, so if we're going to build a house, I'd like to build a house over here, like we said, near that bay, because that'd be quite pretty. Living over here, looking out over the bay, that'd be quite nice. So I think if we could get a house in, but can we change the colours? So roof colour. So can we pick anything? Random colour. Now, does that mean any random colour in the history of colours? Or does it mean just one of these three? I am not entirely sure. Okay, hang on. I think, yes, I think it just is picking one of these. That's the kind of lilac colour, and that's the red colour, and that's the blue colour. Okay, do you know what? We'll put it on random for now because, let's have a little bit of excitement in our lives. Let's have random roof and building colours. So I'm going to left click and drag. Oh, okay. Oh, and it just gets bigger. You click and it expands. Okay. Right, there was people. There's people. Taran, a villager has joined the village. Is it a village yet? Okay, apparently this is a village. I would call it just a very small house on an island right now, but okay. But there we go. So we've created that so far. Taran just said there we need more keeps. I'm on it, Taran. I'm on it. Give me a sec. I'm learning how to do all this. So at the minute, we have a little kind of tiny building, and that's it. There's one person there, some nice windows, got some doors. What does it look like on the other side? Okay. There are some bigger, and there's a sort of fancier door there, and then like a bigger, almost sort of warehouse door type thing just there. However, we can either add to this. Hang on a minute. Can we add? Does that count as adding house if we go there? Yes. We've added a bit on the top. Oh, this is very exciting. Okay, put a bit there. Okay, I like that. That's very good. Okay, yes, we can move the camera about, game. Come on, we've done that. Hold right click. Oh, look at that, everybody. We can rotate. We can rotate the camera. Hold. How much more do you want me to do? Okay, there you go. And then, yeah, we can zoom as well. Game, this is fun. Place 5 house blocks on the ground. Okay, I think we've already got the 3 on the ground, haven't we? Let's build another one. How about over here, a little sort of coastal cottage? That might be quite nice. So pop that in over there. And then, ooh, that's round. Is that because it's sort of sticking into the water, possibly? We're going to put that there. Oh, look at that. That's exciting. Oh, and Orin has joined. Hello, Orin. How are you? Add a second level to your houses. Okay, I don't want to join them together. I want that to be on its own. I like that. Might make this one a bit bigger. Let's make that a bit bigger. There we go. Rex. A dog has joined the village. Oh, there's Rex. There's Rex the dog. Hello, Rex the dog. There's a little dog. Brilliant. I can't zoom in anymore, by the way. That's our kind of maximum zoom level. I'd love to zoom in a tiny bit more to just go and have a proper look at Rex the dog, who is excitedly sort of running around, and I imagine yapping away and such. But, right, okay, so add second levels to our houses. Let's maybe do the second level in the middle of this one, and then just make it incredibly tall. Ah, that's as high as we can go with that one. Okay, that looks quite good. So a little sort of coastal cottage type thing, and then a big imposing building here. Use middle click to erase, or select the erase tool and use left click. Okay, so we can middle click to get rid of that, and middle click to get rid of that. Okay, let's bring it down to that level. That looks a little bit more welcoming, doesn't it? Okay, now we need to select the plaza block. Okay, so that's that just there. Plazas let you build above them. Okay, so add a small plaza. Right, I think we're going to build that in the middle, and then we'll have houses and stuff around it. Oh, Rex says woof, woof, woof. Yes, very good, Rex. I completely agree. So if we go like, oh, they all build all jiggity jaggedy. Oh, that's very exciting. Oh, it's got a fountain. It's got a fountain in it. Okay, yeah, I want to add a bit more, please. Can we get some more? Okay, that's quite a lot of plaza. Yay for the plaza. Use G to toggle the grid. Oh, I see. That is the building grid. Extend plaza to the edge of the terrain. Does that mean here? To like into the sea? Okay, it's sticking out into the sea. Is that what we wanted to happen? Okay, we've got a slightly weird plaza, but now it's got 2 fountains. Okay, right, select the keep block. Select the colours for the keep. Okay, so right now, same roof colours and everything else that we had for the houses. How about we go for a blue roof colour, because it's as close as we can get to Geek Cupboard Corporate Blue. And then, I mean, which one of these is more like a Geek Cupboard Corporate Yellow? Maybe that one. It's not yellow, so it's not going to be Geek Cupboard Corporate colours, but I think it will do. And then, up on this sort of hill, could we build our keep? Because that would make logical sense. Build a big castle-y keep thing on top of the hill, because, you know, it's the highest point, gives more vantage, so you have viewing points out over the water in case baddies are coming. I think we build it over here. So it looks like the building bits build on the little kind of intersections between the grid, look. So they don't build in the middle of those, they build in the middle to where the lines intersect. People are chatting about needing more canals and things. We'll get to that in a second, Orin. I'm building a castle-y thing. So if we go like that, okay, little tower, very nice. And then go like that. I want my tower back, please. Can I have my tower? So if we just build it like that, that's quite good. Hang on, then can we have a big bit in the middle? Yes. Okay, that's exciting. Hold shift and use left click on the highlighted areas to vary parts of the keep. So yes, what do we do with those then? What do we do? Ooh. Oh, hang on. I know this is not what you're telling us to do, game, but that looks exciting. What does that do? It adds like sort of battlement type things. Oh, this is very good. Okay, so hang on. Hang on. Oh no, that is varying one bit of it already. So we put that there. That changes the top. Oh, that changes the top into a little sort of regular sort of house top. Then we've got a sort of a fancy pointy roof. And then there's a more sort of castle-y looking bit. Okay, I'm going to build another bit there. It's got a drawbridge. I mean, it's sort of on the wrong side of the hill, but never mind. It's all fine. We'll put that there. And then can we change that? Okay, this is very good. Now, build away. Okay. Oh, a watchman has joined the village. Oh, there's like a little night guy. Look, He's down there. He's got his shield and a spear. He is on duty. Okay, that's exciting. I like that. And what I think we should do is, I think we should build a gigantic keep that fills up this top bit if we can. Can we connect them together? Can we build in that bit? No, we cannot, unfortunately. Yeah, we'll try and build like that. And then, ideally, I wanted to take the middle bit out. I wanted that to kind of connect. And we take this bit out and it could have a little courtyard type thing. But I don't think that's going to work. So how about we get rid of that? Get rid of that. That can be our keep. And then we can add... we can have a roof. Okay, it can have a roof. It can have battlement type things. Okay, we can flip between the two of those. Let's add a bit like that. Add a bit like that. I like those. And then over here, why don't we have a... Yeah, that's it. Another sort of tower where you could put like archers or whatever. Although, hang on. Get rid of those bits. Get rid of that like that and put it on the end. That makes a bit more sense. So we've got one sort of bit there where you could put people at the top, you know, archers and fighty folks. Another bit over here, and then in the middle, there's like a sort of a bell tower type thing. Yeah, let's leave it as that. That looks like kind of a bell tower thing to me. In fact, let's make that. Can we make that incredibly tall? Oh, crikeys. Yes. Wow. Okay, that I think is as high as that can go. It's now so high up, there is a bird. Okay, good. Right, Anne says, we need more canals. Do you, Anne? Do you really need more canals? Okay, how about for now, some more housing? So what if, at the edge of the plaza, over here, we added some houses? So here we'll go house, house, house. And that leads right out onto the plaza. That's quite fun. And then we can change these. Oh, look. It's a windmill thing. Okay, that doesn't go well over here because that would be out in the field somewhere. But at least we know that's a thing that we can do. Oh, that's exciting. Okay, right. This is great. I like this. We can change... Oh, we can change that. Oh, we can change doors. We can add various bits and bobs. Okay, I like that. So, yeah, we'll leave that like that because they've got steps going up. I quite like that. And, okay, what else can we have? So there's a park. So maybe what we could have, maybe over here, look, we could have a nice park. So we'll just sort of designate that as a little park. Oh, there's now multiple dogs. I mean, that might have popped up in the corner and told me, but there's a lot of chatter down there. But okay, right, we've got many dogs. That's good. I like that. Do you know what? Take that bit out, actually. So yeah, the park's here, so you can walk through there like that. That's all very nice. Trees. Okay, never going to turn down a nice tree. That tree is massive. Okay, that is a big tree. Can we check? I've just put another tree in. Okay, I don't want that tree. That tree is too big. I want to change this. I keep putting X trees in. I want to delete the tree. Delete the trees. Delete the trees. Delete. There we go. Oh, I've been deleting bits of park by accident. Okay, put the park back in because we like the park. Yeah, we need more keeps as Taran. Quite a big keep up here. And it's got a huge, big, pointy tower thing. Okay, let's put a tree at each end then. So put a tree here. And then a tree just here, actually. So that's quite nice, actually. That's quite... Just deleted that house by accident. Sorry, I'll put it back. There we go. Oh, and it's sort of the same. We'll make it a bit taller, actually. But no, not windmill. No. Not windmill. That doesn't work just there. No, not that. Not windmill. We'll have it just like that, please. Yeah, okay. Little park goes in just there. Very nice. I feel like we need some more housing. I feel like some more housing is going to be quite an important thing. In fact, you know what? Can we get the plaza stretching out so it goes to there? Oh, can we designate where the fountains are? Can we change the fountains? I don't think we can change the type of fountain. But we can say, I'd like there to be a fountain just there. Okay, can we add a tree? Can we put trees into the plaza? Yes. Okay, that's quite good. I like that. So a nice tree bit at the edge of the plaza. That's very pretty. What do we do with this? This needs to be some sort of fancy house. Okay, people are complaining about canals. Right. For the sake of just keeping you lot quiet, let's build a canal, shall we? Now, how this is going to work, I don't really know. So let's see what's going to happen here. Yeah, Anne is now complaining about the lack of canals. I mean, when I look at this island here, yeah, an island predominantly, I would say, surrounded by a lot of water. I don't think we need a canal. I think a canal is just going to make life more complicated. But yeah, if you want a canal to move around your island that you could walk around in 5 minutes, then a canal you shall have. So if we put one there... Okay, Max says woof, woof, woof. Thank you, Max. That's very important information. Yes, so we bring it round like that. Okay, so there's a canal. We can't change the canal. Can't do anything with that apart from, yeah, we can make it wider, of course, by adding more canal bits. It's more like a pond, I would say, rather than a canal. Okay, oh, hang on. What if we do that? If we do that, does that somehow... The canal can go under the... Okay, that's quite jazzy. Oh, I like that. The canal can't do anything here. It can't go under the plaza, but we could bring it along here like this. So the plaza goes through to a little canal bit. Oh, that's quite fun. Yes, I like that. We'll have another tree just there, please. Thank you. I'm determined. How do we change the tree? Oh, it's like that. Okay, right. So that tree is giganticals. That tree is also fairly big. Where was the little one? Oh, now I've put 2 trees in again. It's hard to see where the trees go. Yeah, it needs to have a wibbly thing around. There we go. And a wibbly thing over that one again. Like that, look. There we go. That looks okay. That middle tree needs to go, I feel. Yeah, I like that. That's quite nice. So you can walk around here, and then, yeah, go on a bit of a stroll around here. Maybe over here we have ourselves a house. We'll have it pink with a red roof. Because why not, eh? And we'll bring it round like that. So it's got a little kind of courtyard thing. And we'll change... Can we change those bits? Can we make that like a doorway or something? Can we have a door on this side, please? I want people to get out into this tiny courtyard. Be quite fun. Can we have that? No. No doors allowed. Okay, never mind. And we'll make that tall. Quite want that to be tall. Okay, that's as tall as that can go. And then we can change the roof type. We'll have it like that, look. There we go. Little building there. We'll put a bit there, actually. Oh, unit unlocked. Cat. Okay, are we now going to get cats? Okay, that could be quite fun. Oh, a little tree just there. Yes. So you go into the courtyard, and if it's a hot day, you can go there and sort of, yeah, be cool under the shade of the tree. Oh, that's quite exciting. I like that. Right, one thing I've just thought of. I know it says canal, but could we effectively use that as like a moat? As best we can, until we get to just here. Going to need to build that in. Oh, it pours in. We've got little kind of secret things to find. Oh, that's quite fun. That doesn't really work just there, though. But that is an exciting thing. Okay, right. So, yeah, there's loads of little kind of bits about how they all interact together. Oh, that's quite good. Can we just have all of that like that? Just a lot of dramatic... Okay, right. That's a tad excessive, probably. But, yeah, it looks dramatic for the castle, doesn't it? Do you know what? More of this. More canal. Do you know what, people? You wanted canals. Look how I, the mayor of this town, I've listened. And canals is what you shall have. All of them. All of the canals, all of the time. There we go. Splendid. Right. So we've now got a little kind of moat arrangement around the edge. It goes under the castle bits as well. Brilliant. There you go. We'll have it like that. I quite like that. That's all very dramatic. Oh, hang on. That's not done properly. Yeah, there we go. We need more keeps. I've already got a keep. How many more keeps do you need? I might build a little one then. Might build you a little keep over here. Like a mini lookout keep sort of a thing. Okay. I wonder as well. Out the front here, there is a bit of room. Can we put a tree by the castle and another tree? Yes, we can. Okay, yeah, I like that. That looks quite nice. Right, over here then. We head over here to build you another keep. Okay, so we'll have a bit there. and a bit in the middle and a bit there. Can this have a gap in the middle? Can this have a little gap in the middle? Possibly. Yes. Okay, I mean, it's a wonky keep, but it's okay. So we'll build it up like that, and then build that like that, and then build that like... Ooh. Oh, look. That's quite... Oh, I like that bit. Yes, look, it's got doors on each side. I'd prefer it if that was... Oh, yes. Even better. Yeah, just there, look. So they can come out and look out over the sea. A raven has joined the village. We've got a raven in the tower now, a raven up in the belfry. That's good. I like that. So many fun little kind of customization things. We can have a roof. No, it needs that. It needs that. Oh, no, the watchman's joined down the bottom there. Hello there. Yeah, I think what I would like paths. And I know this is only a demo and it's an early build of the game and all that kind of stuff, but little paths would be quite nice, like a little sort of track or a little sort of street. So you could sort of build it here to connect this big, fairly impressive looking keep. You could connect that up with everything else. Oh, that's a big fancy door, isn't it? That's exciting. Can we do anything else with these bits? No, we cannot. Okay, that's all fine. So there's our keep. I quite like that on the edge. So there we go. I mean, it is a funny shape. It's a funny shape. Oh, it's a diamond-shaped keep. We'll call it the Diamond Keep. Yeah, I just thought of that all on my own, believe it or not. I mean, that already, how long are we doing this? 20 minutes? 15 minutes? We've got that. We've got that little kind of setup. And I imagine there's quite a lot of stuff that we haven't sort of happened across yet. So what if, for example, we build a bit of keep in the middle of the plaza? Does it allow us? Yes, it does. But nothing exciting happens with it. Okay, that's fine. I mean, yeah, there's probably... Can you build a house in the middle of the plaza? Yes, you can. Okay, but again, we don't particularly want to do that. But yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what these other little kind of bits are. Like, we found out that these bits sort of have water that pours down. That's quite fun. What else is there? What are the kind of secret things can we have? I think... I quite like our little island. I like this as a first attempt, learning all the sort of how it works and what all these things do and everything else. I think that's pretty good. I mean, looking at this down here as well, there's all sorts of exciting things. There's another 7 types of thing that we can build in later versions of the game. Right now we can't because they're locked in the demo. But yeah, in future versions, we can build whatever these things are. Who knows what they're going to be? Possibly, yeah, walls and paths. Who knows? Furniture. There might be like sort of decorative items, so you can click and it'll be a bench or like a lamppost type thing or something like that. I don't know. What I'd like to do though, I'd like to, if we could, can we change? Oh, inspect. What does that do? Oh, it just tells you. Right, what things are. Okay, there's a keep of size 18. That's a keep of size 29. That's 4. Okay, right, that's fine. And then the pipette will just get the colour settings of whatever we've picked, I imagine. So yeah, roof colour blue, main colour that one, pick that one, and it's the middle colour. Okay. I think, yeah, we're able to take out, if we come out of that, can we take out bits of island? No. We can't shape the island just yet. Anne is telling us about the charming houses. You're not wrong, Anne. You're not wrong. I think maybe... So yeah, I like that. I like our little kind of starter island. That's quite fun. It's got houses. It's got canals. Taryn thinks we need more canals. Taryn, have you been around this part of the island? It's canal-tastic around here. Everybody's got their own bit of canal. Yeah, there's one bit of canal for each and every person around here. There's a lot of water over there, which looks spectacular, by the way. That looks really good. What I think we should do is, I think we should possibly sort of go, yeah, this was fun, and then we'll go back and start a new game, and then see what that island gives us, and then just build something entirely different. Like, could we keep walls all around the edge of the island, and make it like a little sort of fortress type thing? Could we do that? Is that something that we can do? I don't know. So let's go back to the menu, shall we? Oh, so let me save this first, just in case we lose it, because I don't want to lose it, because it's fun. Oh, right, hang on. No, you don't get given a random island every time. That island is the tutorial island. Oh, I thought we got given a random one each time, but no, that's not the case. Okay, so that one's done, which means I think now There we go. We can go and build on that island there. We can't do that one. Pierce the clouds. Okay, is that locked because of the demo? Or is that locked because we haven't done a particular thing in the game? And then we've got standing tall and strong, tower. Okay, so a fairly standard, I was going to say round. It's not round, but like a sort of round-ish kind of island. And then back to tutorial. At the minute, we can only go to just here. So an islet? Like a tiny island, possibly. So if we go here and we potter about a bit, I wonder... Oh, select the canal block. We've done this already, game, but okay, build some canals. Okay. We've already done this game. I built canals in the other one. Oh, there's like a little tiny... I don't know what that would be. I bet that's got a geological term. I mean, is it a bay? I'd say that's more of a bay. That looks like a river inlet or something, but okay. Let's build a canal. I didn't want that bit there. I want it to go sort of straight that way. Kind of through the middle. Where there, like that. Through... No. The straight bit. There we go. From one side to the other. And there we go. Can pour out into the sea. Yes. In fact, hang on. Can we have it coming this way as well? Can we have it sort of coming out that way? And then, there you go. So instead of having to sail all the way around the island, you can cut through the middle on a nifty canal route type thing. Oh, I like that. That's quite good. And then, let's have another one coming this way to lead out to that side. And, ta-da! There we go. Build some canals is still our goal. I think we've got plenty of canals, game. That is already an extensive canal network for an island of entirely no people. So yeah, can we, or is it possible? Hang on, put the grid back on for a second. So can we build, say, a keep? Actually, yeah, what colour do you want the keep? Let's have it with, what about proper, like classic grey castle walls, but a more striking red roof? Yeah, that looks okay. I like that. So can we build this all around here? Can we, ooh, hang on. Can we connect them together? No. Get rid of that bit. There was a middle bit there that connected them. I'm fairly sure there was a bit. Oh, crikeys. It's a bit. I swear it went across the middle. No, obviously it did not. Never mind. Okay, right. Connect those together. I want those to snap together because there's supposed to be a lovely defensive wall going on here. Okay, get rid of that bit then. Like that. Get rid of that bit. And then... No. Yeah, like that. Exactly like that. And the angle is a bit weird. I'll give you that. And then, yes, try and build around the edge of the island again. So go all the way around the edge. And we'll make this a great big kind of fortress island type thing. Just because, why not, eh? Although... that's going to be a problem. I don't know what we build over there. Maybe some housing or something? Like a fancy house? A little plaza possibly over there? Yeah, we'll keep building around it. I love the way it just sort of... Again, it's games of this ilk. Where, yeah, like Tiny Glade and Townscaper and all that kind of stuff. When you do a certain thing and interact one type of thing in the game with another thing in the game, whether it's buildings or furniture or whatever, I love the way they kind of work together. Like that just there, seamless, just went, oh, you're building a castle-y bit over a canal. Yeah, let me just sort that out for you. It's fine. There you go. It's all done now. I like that. I think it's really sort of, it's really smart how it happens. Down here we'll have a park. We'll have a nice park out there, I feel. Right, build that out like that. Oh, there's going to be a gap. There is going to be a little bit of a, there's going to be a break in service, I feel. Because we can't quite get round all of the bits around the edge. It doesn't sort of connect in its entirety, although it nearly does. We'll just post a guard there to stand around that bit. That's fine. Yeah, look, it doesn't quite connect, but never mind. Right, so on the where should we? On the corner bits, let's have some tall bits like that. Very nice. This bit can be, in fact, that bit can be a tall bit, like so. In fact, you know what? Keep making it as tall as you can. Just tall. There we go. We'll have some tall bits. Just because I'm thinking the next map up is called like Reach for the Sky or something, isn't it? So I thought maybe possibly that's gonna, like, you know, I don't know, unlock it if we build lots of tall things. Also want it. Yeah, there we go. Like that. because, you know, we're defending the island. We want to make sure we've got sort of little sort of vantage point type things to fight from if it comes to it. Okay, so keep doing that. Change the top to... Yeah, no, they're no good. No. Fighty tops, please. There we go, lovely. And we'll have one over here, I think. Nope, not there, thank you. Or there, nope, just there. Thank you so much, lovely. Right, build that up and up and up. Change the top, and then another fighty one. Possibly here? Yeah, there, that'll do. Right, build that up. No, not there. Stop it with this errant misclicking pen, you buffoon. And yeah, like that. I mean, again, that tower is different to that tower. That tower's hexagonal with windows. That one has got that square with... So that's got square windows. That's kind of got arched windows. Yeah, and again, that's good. I like that. I love the variety of all of this. Well, hang on. We can probably connect that together. Why can't we build between there and there? Right, and that bit there, actually. Hang on. Get rid of that. That's not worked as planned. Come out of that. Yes, there we go. Like that. Okay. Again, I don't know why that bit's not quite snapped onto that, but never mind. It's all good. Right. So we've got a big fortress bit. Over here, I'd like a park. Nice park out here. Just a lovely park. So yeah, let's get us a park. And this entire bit can be parkland. This whole bit here will build out into the sea. There's little bushes appearing and things. Yeah, build as far as we can build with that one. The entire thing. Make it all park. All the way around here, look. All the way around the outside. And across to there. Through. Ooh. That's cut off that bit of canal. No, we'll put that bit of canal back, actually. Yeah, there we go. Get rid of that. Okay, there we go. Like that. And then look, it's got little kind of... That's also got things in it. That's got a fountain in it. Well, I don't think we can choose where to put a fountain. We can put... Oh, no, hang on. It's that, isn't it? That's why. So that is just where fountains go. Okay, that's fine. Put a few fountains in. And then we shall have a tree at the edge. Another tree just there. And another tree just there. Okay, so got the big bit where people are going to live. We're going to put houses in the middle. And then we just got a nice park at the edge there, just to make it look pretty. We'll put a tree just there because there is a gap, and just there. Any other gaps around the edge? Possibly just there, maybe. Yeah, that looks okay. I like that. One down here? Nope. No room for a tree down there. Oh, yeah. There was this bit over here, wasn't there? This little bit just here. What can we do with this? Do we make that another park? Maybe make this a plaza type arrangement? Possibly. So this can be a plaza type thing. Yeah, there we go. Look, that looks okay. We'll leave that like that. We'll bring that underneath the big tower bit. Like that. Oh yeah, and the little door coming out into it. Perfect. Yes. And we'll have another fountain there. And over there we shall have a tree. And just there we'll have a tree. And another tree, because why not? We'll change that tree. Can we have a massive tree? The biggest tree you've got, game. I suspect maybe it gave us the biggest tree that it's got, because that's all we could do. Okay, no, that's fine. Hang on a minute. There's a bit over there that we could connect onto. There we go. Right. I like that. And I feel like we need a fountain there as well. And possibly... Let's not put a tree there, because if there's a tree there, it's going to ruin the view of the sea. Yeah, we can look out over there. Beautiful ocean going over there. So yeah, we won't put that just there. So I think, yeah, we've got the outside sorted. The outside of our kind of little defensive island is all sorted. Hang on. There's room here. Can we put trees in here? No. Bother. Okay, never mind. And then in here, I feel like we need some housing. Because at the minute, we've got like a big castle-y thing and lots of parks and trees, but nobody actually lives here. So what if we put a house just there? That's nice. And there you go, Daria's joined. Hi, Daria. How are you? We'll put a house just there. Randomise the colours just to make it look a bit different. Oh, that's quite nice. That works well. We'll put that in like that. Who can live up here on the on here? Because that's... Hang on, where does that connect? Do you know what that'll do, actually? We'll make it like that, and we'll bring that up. Do we want the... Botherations, do we want that windmill bit? Maybe that could be Oh, hang on. Yeah, put the windmill bit back in. I quite like that. Can we bring it just a bit higher? Yeah, there we go. There we go. Oh, Taryn's joined. Hi, Taryn. You're from our other village. Welcome aboard. You can join this one as well. It's fun. There's going to be quite a lot of housing around. It's going to be lovely. Okay, little house over there. We'll put a tiny house just there as well. Pop another house in there so they can connect. Just make that a bit taller like so. Can we change these whole... We can change that whole big chunks of it. Look, we'll change the top to have that kind of a roof. We'll put a house. Can it go back like that? Yes, it can. It can be a proper sort of wonky house. Oh, there you go, Max the dog. Hi, Max. Yeah, change. Put that bit on like that. And then, yeah, just dot a few random houses about. This is all fine. Random each time. And then, yeah, over here. There's not be people over here. We'll put a house in here. Like so, a big long house, actually. Oh, that looks quite good. That looks good. Then put a bit in the middle. Yeah, and change that around. There you go. I like that. That's quite a good house just there. Who could put up here? What can we put just here? Maybe... Do you know what? Let's have a little park on the inside as well. Just a tiny park just there. Like that. Right, give us a tree. Pop a tree in. Pop a tree in. Okay, and then Fido. Hi, Fido. And then we'll just put another house going around that corner. Change... yeah, bring those bits like that. And change that roof bit. And I think that'll do. I think that'll do. That's plenty of people living inside the thing. It still says build some canals. I feel like we have enough canals, game. Do you want us to build more canals so we can then... like, I don't know, unlock the next island or something? Because that's... there's like a canal network running through the island. It went there first. It was the first thing we did. Okay, what if we built a canal going that way? Can the canal go through housing? That can be our next question. Here we go. Can we ruin people's houses with canals? Yes. Yes. No, not ruin. It goes through them. It builds a little kind of thingamajig and it goes out into the sea. Okay, yeah, that's... and it goes a bit weird just there, but there we go. It's still telling us to build some canals. I feel like we've built plenty of canals, game. I think we're done. So, yeah, there we go. And Daria says, I love all our keeps. There's quite a lot of keep to love, Daria. There's a lot of keep around there. There are many, many things. But yeah, I mean, yeah, there's so many different kind of things with this. Yeah, if we tried all the different combinations of thing... we can't put a house... Oh, hang on. Can we put a house in a park? Does it look different? Oh, we got rid of one of the flower bed. No, put the flower bed back. Yeah, okay. Put it there, look. That can be like the groundskeeper. The groundskeeper can live in that house. Yeah, they do a good job, so we'll give them a nice house. They can live in there. Can we change... Can we give them a door? Where's the door to this house? How do they get in and out of this? Okay, there isn't a door. Slight technical issue with this building. Can we give them a door? Seemingly not. Okay, I don't know how to give this house a door, but never mind. At least Fido is saying woof, woof, woof to be super helpful with things. But yeah, there we go. So again, in not very long at all, in just a few minutes, really, after just, a little bit of sort of pottering about and faffing around, we've got an island with a nice sort of, a great big kind of fortress around it to keep the people inside safe. So maybe this place is like a really important place. It holds a lot of strategic value wherever it might be in the world. So, it's a key thing. So, maybe people want to come here and do trading or something. Maybe it's an important trading spot or whatever. So, we've got to keep it safe. So it's got lots of lovely big walls around it where people can, stand and they can do fighting and such like and, fire arrows and cannons at things and baddies. And, we've got people living in it. There's a mill type thing just there, which is exciting. Lots of houses. A big extensive canal network to maybe move goods around within the town. And then over here, little park over there, plenty of trees. And over here, there's like a nice, sort of very pretty park with trees and fountains and little kind of shrubs and things. Elsie is even saying there are such charming houses here. You are completely correct, Elsie. Absolutely right. So, yeah, there we go. I like that. That's all very pretty. Oh, do you know what we could do? Hang on. Can we put one bit that... Yes. Yeah, hang on. Can we have it going through? Yeah, what if it comes through? Yes, okay, that's even better. We've just made our very nice island even better with tumbling water, which is very pretty. Okay, there we go. So yeah, we didn't build all the canals the game wanted us to build. So I don't know. What I'm going to do is actually, hang on. I'm going to save this, and we're going to load up a new instance of this island, and I'm just going to build so many canals just to see if the game then tells us to do something else afterwards. Because maybe you need to put a certain amount of canals to unlock the next map. So I think we'll have a look at that. Let me just go and save this and we'll pop back and just go canal crazy. Oh no, hang on a minute, hang on. Sky Spire is already unlocked. We don't need to go and build a load of canals because we can get to the next map already. Okay, let's go and have a little nosy. Let's go and have a look around. Okay, right, so this one is not in the sea. This one is up in the clouds. Oh, look at that. That's quite pretty, isn't it? That gives it a different feel. Okay, the game would like us to build a keep. Okay, let's put the grid on. Yeah, so because it's so mountainy, there's not that many areas where we can build. I mean, up here would be quite fun. A little sort of outpost type thing. That'd be quite cool. Yeah, put that up there like that. We'll change that to be, yeah, like a battlementy bit. And that one. Yeah, there we go. Make some large plazas. There's limited room, game. There is limited space. Okay, how about up here then? We just draw a gigantic plaza. I thought maybe it might possibly give us some fountains. Oh, there we go. Right, I'll pop a few fountains in. A sparrow has joined the village. Use a plaza to make stairs. How do you do that? How does that happen? I don't know how to... You can make stairs! Make some houses. Houses on special locations can have windmills. Yes, now we've seen this already. We worked that out, game. We did that. We figured out the whole windmill thing. And it's very pretty, and I like it a lot. Okay, look at that. They can have a little plaza, and then it comes down the stairs into a bigger plaza. Oh, that's very exciting. Okay. Oh, and the trees are a bit different, look. They're not as green. They're more sort of autumnal, more sort of brown, because we are higher up. Look, we're over here in the sky. Okay, right, I'm just going to complete these goals over here because I think we've seen how the game works and what we can do in it. So let's just pop some more housing in. Okay, we've got the housing in, and now we have another little mini goal to make stairs using parks. Okay, so can the parks have stairs? Oh, there's so many secret things that we didn't happen across before. So if we do that, how can they... Oh, they're not connecting properly though, are they? They're not connecting on multiple levels. Okay, hang on. Get rid of all that. I don't think that's going to work properly. Okay, delete. There we go, all gone. What about over here? Can we put a park here like that? And then get a park at the bottom? They're not connected though. Look, they're separate things. Yeah, we can put fountains in them, which is lovely, and welcome Rex, but we can't do what the game is telling us to do because, yeah, it's not... The top bits aren't connected to the bottom bits. Okay, what if we change this bit around? That's got some stairs, but we can always just put a park in here instead. So we'll make this nice and parklandy just to experiment with what the game is telling us. There we go. Yeah, so the parks can have stairs as well. Make a little park around here. Oh, okay. Oh, I've ruined it. I've ruined the stairs. There we go. The stairs have come back. Okay, well, can we put plaza at the bottom? Get rid of that. Put plaza at the bottom and it's fine. It's happy with life. Yeah, there we go. Oh, there we go. That's quite nice. Oh, bonus, get a bridge between two different keeps on different levels. Okay, a bridge between two keeps on different levels, you say. Okay, right, do you know what? I'm going to have a play with that. And then I think we will wrap things up. So what if we go like that and then go like that? Is that a bridge? Is that going to connect them together? No, it is not. They are keeps on different levels. But how do we get a bridge? Okay, that's the question, isn't it? Right, that can't... They're not going to connect. Over here is not really going to work properly, I don't think. That's not good for that kind of a thing. Is over here going to work? Maybe over this bit. No, that's too high. That's on its own. Okay, it's going to have to be over here, I think, because this is on 2 different levels. So if we just blat all of this, we know that connects because we've just seen it. So if we go keep and then keep and then plaza between them, does that connect? Does that make stairs a bridge appear? Sorry, is that how that works? No. How do we get a bridge between 2 different keeps on different levels? How does that work? Because they're on different levels. They are now on different levels, look. That's a high one. That's a low one. But how are they connected? I do not know. I mean, they're not going to need a bridge. They could just jump out the window and into the other one in a dramatic kind of a way. Okay. I don't know how... We're making a very impressive keep type thing, but I don't know how to do the bridge thing. Okay, we've got watchmen joining, which is good. That's good. Yay for security and, you know, peace and all that kind of stuff and policing. But don't know how we do this bit. How do we get a bridge between 2 different keeps on different levels? How does it work, game? I'm going to go and click many buttons and hope that I can figure it out, you know, via the rigorous application of just doing lots of clicking. Right, okay, I'm going to admit defeat with this one. I do not know how to get a bridge between 2 keeps on different levels. I just don't know how it's done. I've done a lot of clicking, a lot of very hopeful clicking. I've put down many keeps. We've got keeps on the side of mountains over here. If we can just sort of come around this way, there's a keep on the side of a mountain here, another keep on the side of a mountain there, little bit there that I thought might connect up, but no, they didn't connect up with bridges either. And I put parks down and plazas. I tried putting the keeps at the bottom of stairs, at the top of stairs. I tried many things and I could not get a bridge to appear, which is a little bit of a shame. However, it's not all bad news, because that means, of course, that you lovely people out there can now go and grab a copy of the demo of this game, which is on Steam right now. There is a link to the Steam store page in the video description, and you can go and have a go yourself. Because part of the beauty of games like this is finding stuff out. Yeah, you click about, you do some stuff, and then an unexpected thing happens, which is exciting. That's kind of the beauty of these games. Like when we found out that you could have stairs, or when we found out that you can change the tops of the keeps to be different things, or when we built keeps over the canals and they created like the little kind of archway things, so the water ran under them. That was all very exciting. Yeah, that's part of the charm of these games, finding out different kind of little bits that happen when you interact one type of thing with another type of thing. So, yeah, although we couldn't do it, although I could not get a bridge between our keeps, you might be able to. So I think, yeah, with that not done, normally I say with that done, we'll wrap things up, but with that not done, but I'm sure you lovely people out there can work it all out, I think we will wrap things up with our look at Belle Citique. I think we've had a pretty good look at the demo, and you know, I think this is kind of all there is right now in the demo. We can't really do too much more. We've seen how to build the buildings, and we've seen how to, you know, change the plazas and build the parks and have things going under things and over things. We've changed the tops of buildings and we've made windmills and everything else. So I think, as it stands right now, we've done everything that we can do in this particular demo version of the game. But I have a feeling that when this goes into early access or full release or whatever, and we've got a little bit more to play with, we've got more tools and possibly more colours. Come on, game, more colours would be lovely. Just a really vibrant, colourful town with many more colour options would be amazing. But when all that's available, I can see us coming back to this. I can see us coming back and just, you know, having a bit of a play with more buildings, just more variety of things. So, you know, this is okay right now, but, you know, if we could have different sort of types of buildings, that would make it even more exciting. But, yes, I think for now, we shall wrap things up with our look at the demo of Belle Citique. And, yeah, I like what we've got here. I like this. It reminds me a little bit, I don't know why, with the kind of tower things there. I look at that, and for some reason, I think Italy. I think like we've climbed up to some sort of Italian hilltop, and there's going to be bells in there, and there's going to be monks and things up here. That's what I think of when I look at that. But maybe that's just me. I don't know. But yeah, it's been really good fun. It's really good. I like games like this. Just, you can just click about and just find stuff out and make nice things. And yeah, okay, there are some goals. there are basic goals, but yeah, they're not time pressured or anything, and you don't have to do them, you can just completely ignore them. And there's people, there's creatures around, you build more things, you get birds coming in, and cats and dogs and residents and everything else, and you can change so many things. You can change the trees and the parks, there's fountains and plants, and it's really, really good. And for a demo, I think, yeah, it captures what the game is going to be about. But yeah, I'd like to just come back, I think, when it's a little bit more developed and just play with a few more building types and colours and find out more stuff. But yeah, for now, let's wrap things up with a look at Belle Citique. Hopefully you did enjoy this. If you did, please do leave a like. That would be most marvellous indeed. And also, if you're not already, then please do subscribe to keep up to date with all the other bits and bobs and nonsense that we get up to in the Geek Cupboard, as well as keeping up to date with Belle Citique when we come back to it at some point in the dim and distant future. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I'll see you next time. If we view that from that angle, that is supposed to be a cup of tea with a handle. And a bird just landed on that sheep's head. That is amazing. There are so many ducks. In the middle here, I'm going to make it a pointy window. We have a little window where the Geek Cupboard is.